Okay, yeah, ngayon na ulit ako mag-welcome. The secretary has 4 appointments, I think, this morning, and we are really glad that he came today to be with us. No, pinagbigyan naman tayo ng ating mahal na secretary. So let me formally welcome everyone. So my fellow workers at the DOST, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. So we have heard so many times that the COVID-19 pandemic has brought a lot of disruptions in our lives. Sa karamihan ng ating mga seminar na atinan, we have heard of these disruptions. So in the Philippines, we are now about having 1 million cases of COVID-19 and close to 17,000 deaths. Nabanggit rin ni Secretary kanina. We have about 70,000 active cases, I think. So our hospitals, as you have seen in the news, are all full. They are in the full capacity. Yung ibang patients nasa parking area, I think they are being treated there. Some meron pang cases na nakakalungkot man, namatay while lining up sa emergency room because the hospital is full. And in the world, there are 147 million cases of COVID-19 and 3.1 million deaths. So really, the pandemic affected our work, economic, political, and social environment. Things that we consider normal before, like dining out, meeting our friends, attending parties, events, doing beso-beso, they are not normal anymore, and we are advised to avoid such activities. Because if we do these things, we might be at risk of getting the virus or transmitting the virus. So it has become a new normal to keep away from our friends, family, relatives, and do this type of activity virtually, instead of face-to-face. So in short, also, we have learned to do health protocols to avoid getting the virus. So to get us back closer to normal, so as the secretary mentioned earlier, so vaccination is the key component. Vaccinations started last December sa mundo. In many first world countries, they started last December. And as of now, there are 549 million people in the world vaccinated with the first dose, and more than 235 million who are fully vaccinated. Ibig sabihin, may first dose at saka may second dose. So of course, most of them come from the first world countries, so who have the money at the time to pre-order the vaccines. And that's just a small fraction of the 7.9 billion world population. So if you have only 232 million who are fully vaccinated, so maliit na fraction yan sa ating 7.5 billion population. So in the Philippines, kailan nag-umpisa? Alam natin, nag-umpisa ang vaccine sa Philippines last March. So, of course, nag-umpisa sa mga A1, category A1, our frontliners, then the senior citizens, and those with comorbidities start receiving the vaccine. So, many would ask, kailan naman kami, di ba? Parang gano'n. So, nabanggit naman ni Secretary that the vaccine czar has mentioned that there are many vaccines that would arrive in the next few months until the middle of the year. So, sana kasama na tayong lahat doon sa dadating na mga vaccines. So, as the COVID-19 vaccination started, so we also have noticed that there are LGUs that are better organized than others. May mga LGUs like, ngayon ka lang nag-online registration, you receive a feedback, and then tomorrow pwede ka nang pumunta sa vaccination center. May ibang LGUs naman na kahit na isang, you have online registered and yet you do not receive immediately a feedback on your registration. And I think the LGU in Taguig is one of those LGUs that are better organized. That's why si Secretary mentioned na uh, to ASECTED to coordinate with our LGU Taguig to explore the possibility of having the DOST employees, especially those in Bikutan, to be vaccinated in our LGU in Taguig. So si ASECTED naman coordinated with the LGU, and there's a big chance that we can be vaccinated here, no, sa Taguig. So having that, and then syempre initially kumukuha tayo ng list. Unahin naman natin yung priority list kasi sabi nga ni Asek Donet, who has been attending the meeting sa IATF, that susundin pa rin naman yung priority list like A1, yung mga frontliners, A2, the senior citizens, A3, yung with comorbidities, and I think baka pwede na tayo mag-fall sa A4 kasi frontliners din naman ang karamihan sa atin, no, in the way that we do things. So I thought it was a foregone conclusion that everybody wants to be vaccinated nung kukuha na tayo ng listahan, because I thought also that we want to be protected from the virus. And we can go back to our normal lives, diba? But I thought wrong, no? So when we were getting the list, I can see that not everyone was interested to be vaccinated. May reluctance, no, to be vaccinated with this one. And of course, there must be a reason why our employees are reluctant to be vaccinated. Siguro nabanggit naman ni Secretary, maraming nabanggit si Secretary kanina. But also we believe that more information regarding the COVID-19 vaccination should be explained, no, and disseminated to our colleagues at the DOST. So there might be some questions in their minds that have been that remain unanswered. So actually tayo sa DOST, we are very fortunate that we have in our midst an expert in this area. So parati natin siyang nakikita sa TV, di ba? So I'm glad that in-accommodate tayo actually anytime naman inimbita natin si Dr. Montoya, pagbibigyan tayo. He has already a lot of talks, no, about COVID-19 sa atin sa DOST. So we are very fortunate to have him in our midst. So I hope that this forum, we will be enlightened on the importance of the vaccine and we can make informed decisions, no? That would be beneficial for us, no, and for everyone. So let us stay safe, everyone, and let us listen intently to Dr. Montoya, at magandang umaga po sa ating lahat.